It is the third largest country in Africa. Sudan, covering 1.9 million square kilometers, was plunged into chaos 2 years ago as an escalating power struggle between the two main factions of the military regime finally turned deadly. So who are these two main factions? On one side, we have the Sudanese Armed Forces, SAF, led by General Fattah al-Burhan, and on the other, we have the Rapid Support Forces, RSF, led by Mohamed Dagalo. Here is where it all started. The army, SAF, and the paramilitary group RSF once collaborated to oust longtime leader President Omar al-Bashir in 2019, but they later clashed over the direction of the country and the proposed transition to civilian rule. One of the key contentious issues was the plan to integrate the 100,000-strong RSF into the army and who will lead the new force. Close to a decade later, the struggle continues. The military controls most of the north and the east, including the key Red Sea port of Port Sudan, while the RSF captured Darfur, parts of Kordofan state, and until recently had controlled much of the capital. However, on March 21st, the military captured the presidential palace, a symbolic stronghold held by RSF since the conflict's early days. The RSF has since been shoring up its political support. At a ceremony in Kenya in February, the RSF and its allies signed a charter that is intended to pave the way for a parallel government in areas under their control. The guns are yet to be silenced, but the human cost of this conflict has left thousands dead and millions displaced in what the UN has described as one of the world's worst humanitarian crises. There are fears that the country's territorial integrity could be jeopardized. Sudan's strategic location and agricultural wealth have attracted regional power plays, complicating the prospects for a successful transition to civilian governance. Despite several rounds of peace talks in Saudi Arabia and Bahrain, all attempts at negotiation have failed.